Our next task is to have the robots appear randomly from all four sides. Right? And so the way that we're going to get that done is we're going to have robots appear randomly on all four sides. And then for each side that it appears on, we're going to have it appear randomly between this X position and this X position. And then if this one gets chosen, like a random robot from this side, we're going to have it also appear randomly between these two X positions. If we have the robot appearing on the two sides, we're going to have them randomly choose a Y position between this here at 180 and this down here at negative 180. And so let's go ahead and get started by clicking on the robot. And we're going to have a when green flag clicked. And I guess we would want to hide him to start off, right? We don't want him to be showing. And we're going to go ahead and repeat for a couple of times. Maybe we could just go ahead and do it forever, right? And we're going to forever create clones of the robot. And so to create a clone, you're going to choose the create clone of myself. But if I go ahead and play that, you'll see. Oh no, I'm sorry. If you go ahead and think about it, it's going to create like 1,000,000 clones because this forever loop runs like 30 times a second, and so we want to go ahead and delay that for a bit. And so the way we're going to delay it is we're going to use the wait, right? So let's go ahead and wait here. But let's not wait for 1 second. Let's add a little bit of randomness to it. And so let's wait between 1 second and 5 seconds before creating the clone, right? And so there we go. And now we want to come here to control, and we say when I start as a clone, what do I want to do? Well, I want to first of all go to XY, and let me see, I can go to a random X between negative 240 and 240, and then my Y, I guess we could say would be 180, which is the top of the screen up here, right? And so now that we got him in the right location, we would want to show him, and we would also want to, I guess, move forward, right? So we would want to make him point towards the spaceship. So we could say point towards, oh, I'm sorry. Let's say point towards the spaceship, and then we would want to move 10 steps, right? But let's go ahead and move 10 steps in a repeat function so that we can keep on going until we touch the spaceship. Right? And maybe we don't want to do 10, but we would want to do 20. And so let me press play. And ooh, there goes our first robot. Here comes our second robot. And here comes our third robot. Right? And so it looks like we maybe need a little bit more than 20 because this one wasn't able to get to the ship. So let's do 25. And I think moving 10 steps is a little bit off. He's moving too fast. Maybe we can change this to 5 and see what that does. Okay, that looks better. Maybe we'll want to moving even slower, right? Especially in the beginning level. And so let's do that, and let's have it repeat 100 times so we can actually get to the spaceship. Okay, so that looks like it's going to work. I think maybe it might be better if we use a forever, right? And we forever point to a spaceship, and we move a couple of steps. Okay, so let's try that. All right, sounds good. And maybe we can also put in a if statement inside of here and say if touching the spaceship. Touching the spaceship, then I want to go ahead and delete clone. Okay, so if we go ahead and play that, he's moving, 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 touches the spaceship and deletes. Okay. And so that's the beginning of how we get our robots to appear on the screen.